Species in the ecosystem, and many other species depend on them for habitat. They sequester nitrogen, they sequester carbon, they filter water. So an adult oyster can filter up to 50 gallons of water a day. So that will that just is tremendous for the obviously semi-polluted area that we live in.
Well, it is getting better.
Yeah,
Fishing
it
getting
is
better.
better.
One of the reasons we're seeing more whales coming
Yeah.
offshore. So all good signs. Tell us about what you have here today.
We have a bunch of different oysters. These happen to be from Prince Edward Island. And one of the things that we love most about doing New York Oyster Week is it celebrates the Dutch history, the connection between us and the Dutch. You know, this was New Amsterdam before it was New York, so we partnered with Rutte Gin. That's why Miriam's here to tell us a little bit about her beautiful gin she makes.
So Miriam, if we're going to have some oysters, we're going to have a beverage as well. What would you recommend?
Well, what's really perfect with oysters is gin, and specifically our celery gin, as it has a celery-like umami kind of savory flavor to it, and it pairs perfectly with the savoriness of the oysters.
Okay, and what kind of, are there different types of gin? Sometimes people say, oh, I'm not a fan of gin because it can be too strong. But I think there are a lot of different flavors.
There's a lot of different flavors, and it's all about balance. We're botanical distillers for 150 years. So we really know how to use botanicals and to make the perfect balance with the different spices and herbs and fruits. So that's very important to get a soft flavor in your mouth.
But if you're not a hard liquor fan, I see you have a beer as well. What kind of beer?
Yeah, we have this beer, a Radenberger beer, and what we do in the Netherlands, we pair it with Geneva. So I have this little glass of Geneva, and what we do, we pair the beer with the Geneva. So we take a sip of beer, we take a sip of Geneva.
And yes, we call that a beer in
Yes.
shop.
Exactly.
we are there you go. In terms of oysters for folks at home, I know there's not a lot of cooking involved. I think sometimes people are a little intimidated. Do you have any advice for someone who might want to get the oysters at home? Is there a technique to the shucking?
Come to a New York Oyster Week event.
Okay, proper training.
Look at the guys that are doing it, watch them, study what they're doing, and get a good appreciation for it. Also get a stainless steel glove.
Yes, that will save you.
These scars are here for all of my
have
learning
smell,
moments.
so
Yes.
there as well.
So I learned the hard way, but that and you know, watch some YouTube videos and start slow and start with an easy oyster like a beau soleil. That's a very important top tip. Beau soleil, beautiful son from New Brunswick, Canada. Very easy to open, very great oyster.
And just before we go here, what are the different varieties? What kind you got?
Right now we just have these green ones. They're Lucky Limes from Prince Edward Island, and these other ones are from Long Island. They're called Iconic Gold.
Right, to see how good for the hometown team. There we go. Thank you very much for coming in. We appreciate that. And we'll have more of Today in New York coming up right after this.